Adele is joining us now. Welcome, Adele. How are you?
I'm good, Dr. Gordon. How are you?
Well, it's a pleasure to have you. So tell us, Adele, what's been the biggest struggle you've faced so far?
The biggest struggle, without a doubt, is obviously seeing the finances decrease so much and just missing out on so much business. A lot of people had a good 3 to 4 months of savings that they could possibly live off of and keep the business afloat, but it's now been a year, and I don't think anyone's been ready for this, especially not business owners. You know, you invest all your money back into the business because you hope for the best and you want the best to come out of your business.
Well, such a sad state of affairs. We all have our favorite haunts, our restaurants and our bars that we love to go to, and we become like family. You get to know a certain restaurant, a certain bar, the people that run it. It really hits close to home. And I'd now like to bring in host, creator, and executive producer of Bar Rescue, friend of the show, Jon Taffer. How are you, Jon?
Good to see you. Heidi, good to see you too.
Jon, we know your passion for the bar and restaurant business, and you're the right guy to go to here. What are you seeing in the restaurant industry as a whole?
Well, Doctor, it's not really a national situation. It's more regional. For example, the state of New Jersey is ahead of last year in restaurant revenue. So is the state of Connecticut because New York shut down. So people aren't coming into work in Manhattan, so they're eating in restaurants in New Jersey and Connecticut. There are other areas of the country, New York, California, that have been devastated because of the shutdowns and the various confinements that's been put on restaurants. What's interesting, doctors, is 1 million restaurants across the country. 70% of them are individually owned, meaning it's a single unit owner, the epitome of a family business. It's the largest employer of minority managers in the world, and these are life savings. These are family fortunes that are put in these restaurants. And just like the story you're talking about, there's only a little money in the bank, and now the market isn't disrupted, it's non-functional in many cases.
Jon, what do you foresee for the future of the industry?
Well, we're going to lose, give or take, Doctor, about 30% of the restaurants across the country. And of course, that's regional as well. We'll lose more in some areas than others. Bars, we could lose up to 70% in some areas. So think about this. If the restaurant capacity is 30% less and the bar capacity is 50, 60, 70% less, this summer or next fall, post-vaccine, everybody I talk to, when they say, after I get the vaccine, I'm going to dinner. I think there's going to be a market boom post-pandemic. I think it's going to be a little bit like the Roaring '20s, candidly, and it's really going to come back. And when it does, there'll be 30% less restaurant capacity. So those who hang in there could have a fantastic boom town post-pandemic. And what worries me is I don't like the restaurants spending all their money now so they don't have the dollars to seize that opportunity later.